All right. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Welcome back to the War Zone once again. Here we are with UFC Fight Night Vegas 59 with Thiago Santos versus Jamahal Hill. We also will have the two final showdowns for the Ultimate Fighter winners. Usman versus Puaga and Walker versus Miller. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the early prelims and work our way all the way up to the main card, and we're going to make some brief predictions and breakdowns of each and every fight. We're going to throw some parlays in there as well. So let's get it. First up, in the women's bantamweight division, we've got Mayra Bueno Silva against Stephanie Egger. So when I look at these two fighters, Mayra Bueno Silva is definitely has the striking advantage. She's a great striker. She's a better overall fighter. She's got okay takedown defense. She does have power. And she's a come forward fighter, and she's definitely a sub threat. Now, when I'm looking at Stephanie Egger, solid power. She can grapple. This girl loves to grapple. She works hard takedowns, though, which bothers me is, if you've got decent takedown defense, man, this girl works really hard at taking you down, and that could slow her down as the fight goes on. She does rely on her clinch game. Defense, but she does put out a slower pace, and I believe she's going to have to bully in order to have any type of success in this, but I believe that will slow her down and will be the difference in this fight. So I got Mayra Bueno Silva winning this one via decision. Next up, in the women's strawweight division, we've got Cory McKenna against Miranda Granger. So when I look at these two fighters here, Cory McKenna, very exciting fighter. Very well rounded. I love the way she punches and attacks in all angles, from all angles. Spinning back fists. I mean, Superman punches. This girl, she will take you down. She's strong, and she's gonna put the pace. I think the pace is gonna be her biggest advantage in this fight. Now when we're looking at Miranda Granger, she's been on a 1.5 year layoff here. You know how I feel, guys, about those long layoffs. Technical striker. She's been fighting since she was 4, though. This girl is a lifetime fighter. She's very busy in the ring. She throws a lot of volume. She's tall, but she's got suspect takedown defense. So I'm giving the edge to Cory McKenna in this one. I'm going to pick Cory McKenna, and I think Cory McKenna gets it done by decision, 29-28. So, moving on. Next up in the men's welterweight division, we've got Jason Witt versus Josh Quinlan. So we all know Jason Witt. He's a UFC veteran. He's a wrestler looking to take this fight to the ground. He is not looking to stand on the feet. Very tough. Does have decent submissions. But his stand-up is just absolutely not good at all. and he's just looking to take this fight to the ground and control it on the ground. He's going to press the pace. But the other thing about Jason Witt, he has a suspect chin, man. And I don't know how long it's really going to last, hold up for him in the UFC. So, Josh Quinlan, this guy is the dangerous striker. He's got power. This guy is he competes in grappling competitions. All he has to do is defend the takedowns to win, because Jason Witt's going to keep coming. And I believe that, Quinlan can do that. He's a KO threat, and now if you want to take a bet in this fight, you can probably bet, that Jason Witt will get a takedown in this fight, but that's just about it. But I'm parlaying Josh Quinlan in this one, man. I think he's one of my parlay picks in this one, man, to get it done, man. And we may see a late round stoppage. So I got Josh Quinlan to get it done, and I think he catches him around the second round, mid to late second round. So Josh Quinlan by TKO. Next up in the men's welterweight division, we have Bryan Battle against Takashi Sato. So we all know Bryan Battle was the Contender Series last season winner, where he defeated Tresean Gore. Bryan Battle is definitely the taller, rangier fighter here. He's got the height and reach advantage. This guy can strike pretty well. He has kicks, decent ground game. He's still learning. He's still green. He's still young, but he's very, very tough, man. This guy has shown that he can fight through adversity. Now, Takashi Sato is 2-3 in the UFC. He's a striker. He has decent power. He has timing. He does put up some good volume. But Bryan Battle, I believe, man, with his height and length, is going to cause problems for him. He definitely doubles him in strikes landed per minute. And Sato is very hittable. So I'm going to go with Bryan Battle, man, to pull this one out, man. I think Bryan Battle can pull out the win in this one. So I got Bryan Battle by decision. Next up in the men's lightweight division, we've got Terrance McKinney against Erick Gonzalez. So Terrance McKinney, this guy's got power. He's got good range. This guy can grapple. Very explosive striking. He's an all-around fighter. He was an all-American wrestler. He actually trained under Michael Chiesa. This guy dropped Drew Dober 4 times in his fight before he gassed out and he lost that fight. So this guy is definitely a problem on the feet. So now we're looking at Erick Gonzalez. He's rangy. He's got a decent kick game. He loves to keep the range with his kicks. Suspect takedown defense, which is going to be a problem for him in this one. And he's not good on the back foot. And this guy lost by KO to Jim Miller, a dinosaur in the league. So another parlay pick, man. I think, man, a good parlay would be to go with Terrance McKinney in this one. And I think Terrance McKinney gets a KO in the 3rd round. So I'm going by Terrance McKinney by KO in the 3rd round. Next up, in the men's middleweight division, we've got Sam Alvey against Michal Oleksiejczuk. So, Sam Alvey. Sam Alvey is a UFC veteran. This guy's been around. He's a dinosaur. He's been around forever. He had a bad loss, man. A bad losing skid, actually. He's on a bad losing streak, man. Very wild, but he has experience. He throws a lot of big looping shots. Suspect chin at this point, man. I don't know how long his chin is going to hold up. Oleksiejczuk has very fast hands and power, man. This guy's got speed, and his grappling is so-so, but I don't think that he's going to have a problem in this fight against Sam Alvey. I don't see Sam Alvey taking him down and dominating him on the ground. So I'm gonna go with Oleksiejczuk, man, to pull it out, man, because of his hands and he's gonna be able to put up the volume, and I think he gets it done. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Oleksiejczuk, man, to get it done, man. Next up, in the women's flyweight division, we've got Ariane Lipski against Priscila Cachoeira. So, Ariane Lipski, man, I like her, man. She's a solid striker. She can grapple. She has takedown defense. She throws a lot of volume, and I think the volume is going to be the key in this. I like her footwork as well. She's more of that in and out, and she can fight from range, but she knows how to close the distance. Priscila Cachoeira, she loves to put pressure on her opponents. She's got big hands, power. But she's KO or bust, man. She either KOs you or she pretty much slows down. I think she's low volume, and she's always getting outstruck by her opponents. So I'm giving Lipski the edge in this one. I'm gonna go with Ariane Lipski, man, to get it done in this one, man, and I think she gets it done by unanimous decision. So Lipski by unanimous decision. Next up in the men's heavyweight division, we have Augusto Sakai against Sergey Spivak. Now Augusto Sakai, dirty boxing. This guy, he's got power. He's very slow on his feet. He loves to clinch against defense. He's on a 3-fight losing skid. And he has no answer off the back foot. Now, when we're looking at Spivak, this guy is grapple heavy fighter. He's going to be looking to take this fight to the ground, and he can get this fight to the ground. Solid ground and pound, decent sub game. He stopped Greg Hardy in under a round, man. So I like Spivak in this one, man. I think Spivak gets it done. He's another parlay pick, man. And yeah, man, I would definitely, I'm going to throw him in on a parlay, man. Spivak, man. So, moving on, man. Let's go. We have next up, we've got Brogan Walker against Juliana Miller. This is for the Contender Women's Flyweight Championship. I like when I'm looking at this Juliana Miller, right? This girl's a dog, man. She's tough. She's a come forward fighter. She comes right at her opponent. She's got a decent ground game with sub game. I mean, it's really worked for her in the Contender Series. She has the height and reach advantage, but she's very hittable. This girl has no fear. She throws a lot of volume, and she's got decent grappling, but she's got a lot to learn. Brogan Walker is the more experienced fighter. This girl has past wins. She's fought in competition that we know, man. She has a win over Miranda Maverick in the past. This girl's very technical, strong. She's got timing, I think, which is going to be the key in this fight. Takedown defense, and she's definitely a better striker, more accurate, and she's got decent power. And like I said, her experience is going to be the key here, man. So I'm going to go with Brogan Walker, man, to pull this one out, man, because of her experience, man. This girl's been fighting on a higher level than Juliana Miller. So that's what I'm going to have to go with. So moving on. Next up in the men's heavyweight division, we've got Muhammad Usman against Zach Puaga. So Zach Puaga is actually a light heavyweight that moved up to heavyweight for this Contender Series. Now this guy, man, is a grappler. He's got really good hands, very technical. He's very patient. I think he's more skilled fighter in this fight. Like I said, he has accurate hands. I think he's just a better grappler altogether. And both of these fighters know each other because they've trained with each other. Muhammad Usman has the height and reach advantage. He definitely has the power advantage. Power may be the key in this. What I do question about Usman is his head movement. He's learning, but very heavy hands, man, and he throws them with bad intentions, man. Hopefully he can pace himself, man, and make those shots count. You don't want to slow down against somebody like Puaga, and he tries to get this fight to the ground. But Usman's the more athletic. I like his jab, and he's very tough. So this right here is a pick 'em, man. Man, it's so tough to pick this fight, man. When I'm looking at this fight, man, this fight could go either way, man. You guys can take your pick, but I think I might give the edge to Zach Puaga because of his accuracy, if that makes sense. But Muhammad Usman can clearly win this fight. This is the toss-up fight for me, so I say Zach Puaga, man. With the slight edge. So moving on. Next up, men's welterweight division. We've got Vicente Luque against Jeff Neal. Wow, Vicente Luque, man, this guy is pretty much good everywhere. He can strike, he can grapple. He's got BJJ. He's got great footwork. He's got volume. He's got speed. He's got power. Jeff Neal he can strike. He's got decent power too as well. He's got decent takedown defense as well. But he slows when he gets involved in grappling exchanges. And I believe that Luque and his camp have done their homework, and I think they're going to grapple with Jeff Neal and slow him down, man, and take away some of that power that he has. And I think Vincent Luque gets it done, man. Vincent Luque in this one, man, he gets it done. I mean, you can think about him on a parlay as well in this one, man. I just don't see Jeff Neal being outworking Vincent Luque. So that's another possibility. This is not a lock for a parlay, but it is a parlay possibility. Now here we are with the main event of the evening, people. We've got the light heavyweight main event between Thiago Santos and Jamahal Hill. We all know Thiago Santos. He's a veteran, man. We've known him for being in big fights. John Jones, the fight where he was fighting on one leg, man, and really faring very well in that fight. Thiago Santos, he hasn't been the same since that fight, to be honest with you. He's very dangerous in range, this guy. He's got big power. I think he's lost some of that power, like I said, since the John Jones fight. He definitely has a grappling experience. He's fast. He's got power. He's slow, but he slows. He slows down as the fight goes on and starts to throw less volume. He is a BJJ threat, and I think that's his real key to win in this fight. I don't know if he's going to be in shape to do that. But when I'm looking at Jamahal Hill, man, this guy has a height and reach advantage. He has the range. He has power. He's come forward guy, very accurate hands. If you're looking at the strike differential, man, 7-3. His only loss was to Paul Craig by a submission. This guy, I think his volume is going to be the difference in this fight. But he does have the less later round experience. You know, and I think it's going to be pretty even here, man, because Santos hasn't been the same since, man, and I don't think that's going to be a factor. I think Jamahal Hill's going to be ready. I think he trained for this 5-rounder, so he'll pace himself. So I definitely see Jamahal Hill winning this fight, as long as he stays aware and smart and doesn't get caught with anything big. So I'm going with Jamahal Hill, man. I think he wins at least four of the 5 rounds. So Jamahal Hill by decision, unanimous decision in this one. And you can think about Jamahal Hill on that parlay on a parlay piece as well. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know. I think I might stay away from this fight until we get a little bit closer to the fight. I think I want to see the weigh-ins and how these guys look, and then we'll take it from there. But thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for notifications. Come check us out, man. We're going to be live for the Contender Series. We're going to be live for PFL. And we're going to be live again next weekend for this fight right here. So come check us out, man. And come through, man, and hang out with us. Also, check out my Warzone Fantasy and Boxing and MMA League on Facebook. You'll find the description below the lineups. Just look below under the lineups and you'll see the link. So click that link, man, and come join us, man, and have a shot at some prizes, man, and let's have some fun. Peace and blessings to all. And with that, I'm out.